Hey guys, good morning. It's around 7 a.m. right now. Today I set my alarm at 5:15, but I didn't wake up because I don't know. I was thinking about I don't know. I just didn't do it, which is probably a bad idea. I feel like the morning was wasted kind of. Mm, I feel kind of like don't know what I'm doing. Hmm. I've been kind of eating bad the last few days. I made, well, because Phil's been saying that he kind of missed regular food or like food I used to make, which was still pretty healthy. I'll say like bún bò Huế, which is a Vietnamese beef, spicy beef dish with noodles, which noodles is best, is the processed rice noodles. But the broth itself is beef flavored, so it's not that bad. It's not flavored, but can't even talk right now. God damn, I do also have this issue. Uh, I'm just having a hard time with a consistent schedule. I don't know if that's normal or not. Like, I should have a full schedule in mind. Like, if I can wake up at 5, which I should have been able to because I did sleep pretty early yesterday. Like, I slept at 11 actually. So giving myself, I've always said I give myself 6 hours of sleep. That's plenty of time, right? I mean, yeah, you could do 8 hours, which is better, but I think 6 hours still plenty. You get your body used to it, and so that gives you 2 extra hours to do whatever you need to do and get the momentum going. Otherwise, just the 2 hours rest time. I think it's important what time we go to sleep. But actually, I feel that I wake up better at 6 just because the sun is coming up. I think 6 or 7. It's better for me, but I don't want to end up sleeping. Or I mean that's fine too. But the thing is that I have work at 8. Oh yeah, just an update on my workplace. I feel like I'm wasting my time just talking about this. Like, just get some shit done already, Amy. You're just freaking like finding excuses all the time. The hell? Someone over there. Look. I don't know. It's creepy. Oh, he's walking his dog. Never mind. Yeah. Now the weather's not too bad. I'm able to go outside with a robe on or a jacket or whatever. But I know soon it's gonna be cold. I won't be able to take any walks. My schedule is really weird. Like, I want to be able to work out before my shift, but feel sleepy right now, so I can't do it. And then sometimes I said to myself I'm not gonna work out at night anymore. So some days I end up not working out at all. I work out on Tuesday. Yesterday I didn't work out because it was taking too long, and then I just decided to clean the kitchen because they're so bad. Some days I feel like I don't want to do anything. I think it's a sign of depression if I feel that way. Like, I want to wake up feeling excited to do things, but lately, well, there's some changes going on at work, and that's probably why. It's probably why I feel shitty, kind of, because yeah, like my boss asked me if I'm settled in Vegas, because I did move from Cali to Vegas, and I originally said I gave him a 3-month notice. Last year September, like, I gave him a notice on June 15th because I wanted to move here by 9/15 on the weekend, because 9/17 would have been our 2-year anniversary, me and Phil. So I wanted to come here on our basically almost our 2-year anniversary, like just 2 days before it. And yeah, so I did that, and and he decided to keep me for a little bit longer and just to see how things work out. But at that point I already felt kind of disconnected with the company, and I was doing what I'm doing but kind of bare minimum, and some days I just didn't feel like it. And I realized working at home doesn't really help, although this is what I like. I mean, it's just so convenient. I hate the getting ready and waking up early and driving in traffic. It's just such a waste of time. But then when I get to the office, it feels like I'm there. So I have like this struggle with working remotely because it's so fun at home. It's so relaxing. Like you can do whatever you want. Like things in the background. It's good, but it has its bad side too. For me, it's better for me to not have too many things going on. And I realized after working at home for now more than a year, like a year and 2 months or so. But I knew that before because during COVID we had like a month or two to work at home because we were sent home. And it was not like, it was good, but it was not good for me. So I actually, like, if anything, I needed to have like my own office where there's no distraction, and that would have worked out fine. And I realized that recently too, watching this video by, I forgot his name, but I think his name's Ross something. He's like a productivity expert, has like a course and everything, which, oh, it's another person, has a course on productivity, and there was like 4 reasoning why we procrastinate. I found out mine was because I had focus issues. So what he said was that I needed to pick, if I'm gonna do something, like whatever that thing I was gonna do, then I have to do it, otherwise do nothing. Because if I then say, if I was supposed to do something and then I end up having other options, I'm gonna pick the other options if I'm lazy or whatever the reason is why it's causing me to delay. I don't think this area is good to talk because there's like a sound over there, probably distracting you guys. But anyway, so pretty much, sorry, I'm going back to my workplace. So they on Monday talked to my boss, not a real boss, but my manager, and he pretty much said like, if I'm not gonna able to, well, he said that if I'm settled where I am, he's just better working with people in office, so he preferred in person, and he needs someone full time. So he said that basically he's gonna start looking for somebody else soon. So pretty much, and he gave me an option if I wanted to switch to billing position at a like a sister company, because they have an opening, but it depends. He's trying to keep my same rate and everything, but like I was even talking to him about that, like it doesn't even make sense. Like this job, like the billing role is not, shouldn't be paying someone this rate, right? This particular rate, like my rate, doesn't make sense. And like why would they do that when they can just hire somebody who can perform the same duties with lower rates? And his reasoning, like, I know it's funny because he's trying to convince me like it's okay, you know, you've been with us for a long time, blah blah blah, we want someone reliable, you know, stuff like that. Like he's trying to convince me when I'm like, wait a minute, that doesn't make sense. Like in a business perspective point of view, why would you want to hire someone like maybe double the pay or something when you don't need to? And he's just talk about, we notice in history that this position, like people come and people go, and we prefer to have someone there for a longer time. So that's why he was just being nice, trying to offer me, because I've been with the company, like I say now, since 2012, so to that 12 years pretty much. And I was pretty good at the beginning, like I cared. Now I don't care as much. So I kind of went through, like after talking to him, I know he has a good heart, but it doesn't make sense, you know. But that makes me happy in a way that it's nice of him to do that. But I was like kind of struggling with that also, like mentally, like multiple things. Like, does it make sense is one thing. Like, I don't want to be looked at like, oh, we hire her, like it's like a pity. um I don't know, like, but then at the same time, I felt kind of down with myself because I did give myself, like, since June, to, because I did a part-time job for a reason, to give myself time, which I said in my other video, the last video that I talked for too long. Time to focus on my own thing, because the main goal was just get out of a 9 to 5 and then just have a side business and eventually a business where it makes enough income, and eventually I'm able to help other people too, like my friends and family, whoever. But it didn't work out that way, and it's because I realized now that I just have focus issues. And I don't know, it's like this argument like, well, if you really wanted it, you would have done it already. And I don't know what it is. Then what's the problem? I mean, I did find out what the problem was. Just I'm just not the person who can do it, and it takes actually more time than that. And all this time, honestly, like since I was young up to now, like I didn't have anyone pushing me, encouraging me to learn new skills or business skills, all these skills. Like my family was just all about just go to school and graduate and just get a job. Like that's it. And then while there, I was like during college and stuff, I don't know what I was doing, just dumb shit like boys and other random things, that like drama, watching, K-drama or whatever. It's just things that's just mindless, because no one tells me, hey, you should be focusing on building up skills. Like I guess I wasn't with the right group of people who were into like entrepreneur groups, but we were good friends. Like there are good people, nothing to say bad about them, but it's just we didn't have the guidance. So, and then like when I met Tin, my ex, who we were together for a long time, but even him, like it's all the same. We were just grew up, just go to college and find a job and call it a day, like save your money and retire and buy a house, whatever. It's nothing like, hey, let's go build a business online. I knew about it, but I didn't know how to do it, and I was like, I don't know, I can't be talking, like I'm shy, like takes so much. Yeah, I don't know, but I just didn't think, like I didn't want it enough, I think, or maybe I just thought I wasn't capable, obviously. And it's like I always thought you're just supposed to have it in you. If you don't have it, you don't have it. But now I realize that you can practice and learn. So also because I was like focused on playing video games like World of Warcraft, that was like my thing for a few years. And even some of my friends were like, oh, I can't even reach her, like you gotta install WoW just to talk to her, which was true. Like I was like addicted to it at one point. And what a waste. Like I mean, it's fun too, like nothing, I had good memories, all that, but I learned some things in there socially. And with raids and stuff, like we had to gather groups of people and like coordinate, all that was fun things, like which you could do in real life too, but in a different sense. But the point is that I wasted a lot of time doing nothing, and then I just started working a lot, like working a lot on weekends, and even when I found a job after hours. So I was just working, knowing the same skills, and not able to think that I could do more than that, like build up my skills differently. Like now knowing like copywriting and sales and just editing videos, stuff like that. Like I'm learning now. I don't think it's too late, but a little bit harder because I do have bills to pay for. I do have backup plan and all that, but I don't know. But now, like, I mean, I got my part-time job, and I mean, there's still things going on. I'm not trying to say, not making excuses, but I do keep myself busy with other things, and maybe that's the problem. Like, I have these excuses, like, oh, I have to cook and spend time with the kids and be with Phil and all this other stuff. But those are just excuses. Like, when am I really doing anything for myself? Like right now I am doing something for myself. I'm learning how to talk better and just express myself, being in front of the camera. I'm just the process of doing something that could potentially be good for online business, because that's the main goal. It's just not working 9 to 5, do the things I want in my own time, get paid for it, But I think it would take a long time. I've always been slow, like slow in everything. Like everything, like when I like getting a boyfriend took longer for me than my friends. Like I'm just slow. Like right now I don't even have, yeah, I feel like I'm going backwards actually. But I don't think I am. Like I'm going backwards in terms of like I don't have a full-time job anymore. Having a hard time with possibly if I want to buy another home or something like that, I wouldn't be able to right now. But I at the same time I don't want to um like I don't want to go back to the 9 to 5 or all that. Like maybe I have to at some point, but I would have to start over, and I'm okay because I think it's all like it was all worth it in the end because I like what I'm doing now and I like where I'm at. I just need to really find that way to focus better. I don't know what am I saying. It's like so much talking and then nothing gets done. Just feels like, oh, that's also why I was like really I was depressed because I felt the things I said I would do, I haven't accomplished it up even to now. Like five months down the road, like since June. I don't know. Am I hard on myself or not? I don't know. Like probably not. Like I need. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for listening.